far as our market goes, our company has what's called a market niche. Most people don't have good cutlery. They have the types of knives that we talked about earlier. However, they're not out actively looking for good cutlery either. And so when we show them Cutco, a lot of times they see a need and they decide to purchase, even though they wouldn't have gone to the store and purchased a high quality set. And that's our market niche. The cutlery market's about $1 billion a year industry in the US, and Cutco's been the #1 selling brand for a number of years now. Now most of our customers are 30 to 60-year-old married ladies, and why do you think that is?
Because they cook, right?
Yeah,
They have families.
yeah, they do the cooking, they're housewives. All right. So most of our customers are just the stereotypical soccer moms. As you know, we work through an appointment basis only, which means we only see somebody if there's an appointment set and they know that we're coming over. Our full-time representatives will see 4 to 8 people a day on the days that they're working. Our part-time representatives will see 1 to 3 people a day on the days that they work. To show you how our representatives get our appointments set, I'm going to use the example of a representative doing 5 appointments. And I'll use A for appointment. Now, when our representatives first begin, they start with people that they know and feel comfortable with. And why do you think they like that?
Just because they spend lots of time with them people, and they're just comfortable around them.
Absolutely, Terrence. They're comfortable with those people. They get practice and good, honest feedback. A lot of our representatives don't have any previous sales experience, so we find that this helps them become very comfortable and confident with their presentation. Now, we don't knock on doors or flip through the white pages to get people interested in Cutco, because if a product's supposed to be good, how should you hear about it?
From other people that have had it.
Yeah, from other people. And why do you think this is the most powerful form of advertising?
Because it's an actual person that is satisfied with the product.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, a great example is if you were to see an ad on TV for a restaurant, and the ad said the restaurant was really, really good, but a couple of your friends had been there and none of them liked it. Are you going to go to the restaurant? No. Why not?
Just because it's feedback from other people, and you heard what they said, and obviously more than one person said it was bad, so it's bad food.
Yeah. It's coming from your friends who you trust. Yeah. We work on that exact principle, the trust factor. How many people do you think the average soccer mom knows?
A lot. Probably like
Yeah.
12 to probably more.
Yeah, a lot, right? Now, on each of the appointments for this day, a representative would average 2 recommendations. So from each of these, they would average 2. So what our representative does at the end of the appointment is they ask their customer to call a couple of their friends who might be interested in taking a look at the product. The customer will generally recommend the representative to anywhere from 1 to 5 people, but on average we get 2 recommendations. Part of the reason that our customers are willing to recommend their friends is because they were a recommendation themselves, also because they like the product and they like the representative. Now at this point the representative would do one of 2 things. The customer's generally calling their friends while the representative is right there cleaning up their stuff. So when the representative hears that the customer's friend is saying yes, most of the time they just jump on the phone, introduce themselves, and set up the best time to meet with her. If they don't do this, then they'll call the lady back a little later that day or the next day while she's expecting their call to set up an appointment. So in this way, we're able to develop a very personal relationship with the people we're going to see and just simply set up the best time to meet with them. If you understand this point, you'll understand that our representatives don't do any cold calling or telemarketing of any kind. They only call people who want to see the presentation from them personally and who are expecting that call. So from these 5 appointments, the representative has 10 more people that they can see. And in this case, after 5 days,